Midjourney just released a new video generator, and that's a complete game changer. It's called Midjourney V1. Check it out. As you see in that video, Midjourney just released some heat. It released their video model, their version 1, which in those examples were straight fire. They said today they're taking the next step forward with releasing version 1 of their video model to the entire community. They said from a technical standpoint, this model is a stepping stone, but for now we had to figure out what to actually concretely give people, because their overall goal is to make a more powerful video generator, which is not a bad idea. I think image generators are really good, and with ChatGPT 4.0's image generator being top, very least top 3, maybe top 2, if not 1. Midjourney definitely has this kind of aesthetic with their image generator, and if they bring that same kind of power to their video generator, it kind of makes sense to have a video generator that's more artistic, that's not so focused on hyperrealism or animation, but has their own little flair to it, their own niche. And so they want to get there, but this is more so their entry into the market. Their goal is to give you something fun, easy, beautiful, and affordable so that everyone can explore. They said that they think they struck a solid balance. Though many of you feel and need to upgrade at least 1 tier for more fast minutes. So if you want to go up a few tiers so you won't be waiting on images or videos to be created, you can do that so you won't be in the queue. So with the current video generation, it's really an image to video generation. So they said today's video workflow will be called image to video. So they said this means that you will still make images in Midjourney as normal, but you can press the animate to make it move. So instead of it being like a text-based description only, you're using Midjourney's image generation at the base and then animating the image, which I don't think is a bad thing. Midjourney's aesthetic is top tier. So there's also an automatic animation setting which makes up a motion prompt. So basically you have an image, and based on the image, AI in the background, like a ChatGPT or whatever else, their own large language model, could be DeepSeek for all we know. Then it describes what motion should happen based on the scene. But you also have like a manual animation button, which allows you to write in your own description of what you want to be seen and shown in the video instead of it just being AI assuming. But they also have two different motions. They have a high motion and a low motion. The low motion is for those B-roll, those stable shots, those panning shots. But high motion is for those camera angles moving, the subjects moving, a lot of movement in the actual video. There's pros and cons to both. They said for low motion, sometimes you actually get no motion, and nobody wants no motion. I want a lot of motion, so if you want to keep up with the latest and greatest AI news, you should definitely like and subscribe. But low motion may mean no motion, but high motion, you actually may get a little bit more out of high motion. But the issue with that is you may get more deterioration, more unrealism when it comes to that. But they say you can also extend the video if you do end up liking it or high motion, and you can extend it 4 seconds at a time with a total of 4 times each extension. So that's a 4 times 4 type of equation. Well, I think it's like what, 16, right? Been out of school for a while, so if I got that wrong, sorry. But a 16-second clip, or maybe 16 on top of the 4 that you have already. But it's still pretty cool that Midjourney is having a new entry into the video generation space. But not only that, they're also letting you animate images uploaded from outside of Midjourney. So if you're not really a huge fan of Midjourney, but you're a bigger fan of, let's say, ChatGPT's image generator. I'm a big fan of Ideogram. We have Black Forest Labs, and we have just a few other, what is that, Rave or Rivian type of image generators that you can use for Midjourney. The actual cost to produce these models, they say, will vary as they're trying to nail it down. AI is such a new space that it makes sense that trying to generate videos as well as images and having that all on one platform is a delicate balancing act. And so what they said is that they will be watching in the next upcoming weeks and months to see what is the best price and cost for you as well as for them, low-key, so that they can make money themselves and not go out of business, as well as to give us, of course, more content, right? Better image generators, better video generators, so they can't give it out for free. So go ahead and generate as much as you want right now, so they can really lock in the prices so they know what to give every person when it comes to these video generators. But they said for launch, they're starting off with web only, so no mobile apps or anything. We'll be charging them, or they'll be charging us 8x more for a video job than a image job, which makes sense. So for one 4-second clip, you'll get charged 8 times as much as an image. They said this is about the same cost as an upscale, or about, they said, 1 image cost per second of video, which kind of makes sense. They said this is about 25 times cheaper than what the market has shipped before. They said it will only improve over time. They also said they'll be testing out a relax mode for pro users, so pro subscribers. So all in all, this is absolutely amazing. I've even seen a lot of the clips on my video that I got from the community. These are absolutely stunning and amazing. The videos that I have are from the Explore page, so these are by users that generated their own video using Midjourney. As you can tell, some of these are super hyper realistic. One being like this person with flowers opening their arms, almost angelic, very hyper realistic. But as you see, it's still some distortion there when they cross their hands together with across their chest. But they even have this cares, which is animated letters, which I like to see different type of art styles. Even this one, where it's this guy holding up this wine glass and speaking, is almost like an animated comic. But this person who's dancing, you can see even the reflection in the mirror, her back foot was animated, and she's pretty much really good and well animated with a lot of motion. I'm guessing that's that high motion that was used. Even this top down sky to the city zooming in is pretty fantastic. That is cat spreading the dough, which is interesting, and this person swimming inside of the ocean. You see the little fish. It looks like aquarium fish, like the ones you have at your house, those goldfish. They just have a lot of different animations, like even in different styles, like this vertical one where there's a guy outside looking like a stop motion animation type of look, where this person putting up their food, but you see still some distortion with the bags merging with the food and everything, but still overall pretty good. You even have this close-up of these lips and seeing inside the person's mouth. Even the textures from the tongue, the teeth, the lips, and everything was absolutely amazing if you ask me. But Midjourney just seems to be cooking up something very good, which I honestly think this is the future for all image generators, because think about it. Image generators are good and is a useful tool, but to keep growing, I think the natural progression for image generators are always going to be video generators, as well as it seemed like that's what people are really hyped about. Image generators are super realistic. You can do ads with them, like different type of billboard ads, different type of creative designs and marketing promotions with these things. How much further can we really stretch with image generators for them to be super advanced? Right now you can do even inpainting, where you can change certain pieces about a image. You can take different aspects and inspirations from other photos. You can use other photos as inspirations and styles. It's just a lot you can do right now with image generators. But Veil 3 is definitely ahead in video generators, but with consistencies, with styles, that can definitely be something that other image generators can really come in and compete with, giving better artistic style, better video. We've seen that with Higgsfield, that came out of nowhere to really steal the show when it comes to a lot of these. But we'll see how everything goes in the future. Tell me what you think down below. Do you think Midjourney video generator is a complete game changer, or do you think it's a little better than Sora, but not Veil 3 level or Kling level? Either way, you should definitely like and subscribe. With that being said, your boy Dexter out.